What is up, YouTube? This is your boy Lou Wrestling 211 coming at you with a quick video. This video right here is going to be my review for the Raw that happened on July 18th, 2011. Leave your thoughts below, video responses, you know what it is. Hit the subscribe button if you already haven't, you know how we do. Alright. First of all, we get an opening segment with Vince McMahon and John Laurinaitis. And they come out and Vince McMahon starts talking about how there's going to be an 8-man tournament tonight to determine the new WWE champion. And no one's allowed to talk about CM Punk or mention his name. So they're playing it off as CM Punk has left the company, which we know he hasn't because he won the title. There's no way in hell they were going to let him leave with the title. We all know that. But they're playing it off as if he has left the company and they need a new champion. So it's announced that the whole entire 8-man tournament is going to happen on the same card. So we're going to have all these matches, all right, plus the title match tonight. And like I was thinking about it right then and there, I was like, damn, like these are going to be some short matches if they're going to do this. And some of the matches were short. Well, actually, they were all kind of short. Like for example, Miz and Riley was the first match on the card, which was right after this whole entire opening segment. And by the way, Vince said WWF Championship. I just want to bring that up. I just got to say that. Oh, and he also spoke about John Cena having to suffer dire consequences tonight. Or last night in this case. Then we got Miz and Riley. Alright. Now Miz and Riley, like I said, to the matches in this card, it was not a very long match because they had so many matches booked on this card. The match itself was decent. I enjoyed it very much so. Miz wins, which makes sense. Riley is way too young in his career to be going over at this point in terms of being in the title picture for the WWE title. So Miz winning here makes perfect sense. After this match, we get John Morrison promo because he's making his return soon, which is fucking great. It'll be great to see John Morrison back. Like to see him in the ring. He's a fucking phenomenal talent. Regardless of some people that don't like him, but you gotta respect the man. He is entertaining. So he's got to work on the mic skills. I'll give him that. But other than that, I can't wait to see him come back. R-Truth versus Swagger. R-Truth wins the match here. It leads you to believe that they're trying to turn Swagger face. They might be. It just seems it to me, because you're doing a heel versus a heel, and Swagger really didn't act very heelish in this match at all. So we gotta see what happens here. The match itself was good. Like I said, it was short. Like I said earlier, all these matches were kind of short, but it was good. It was an entertaining match. I said R-Truth gets the win. Then we get Del Rio with the return of Ricardo Rodriguez versus Kofi Kingston. Now, Del Rio won Money in the Bank, all right, and he already became number one contender prior to that pay-per-view on the previous Raw or 2 Raws prior. You would think that, in WWE's stupidity of booking, they would have booked him to win this match, but Kofi Kingston actually won this match. He won it with a roll-up. He got the 1, 2, 3. When you had Del Rio go for the cross-arm breaker, and he just reversed it into a roll-up. The match was good. It was kind of longer than the first two, but it was still kind of short. But it was a very good match. Yeah, Kofi actually got a win over someone that actually means something in the company for a change, which is fucking awesome, fucking great. Then we got a little Davey Boy Smith versus Bret Hart little segment. It was like one of their matches that they kind of previewed from SummerSlam like a long time ago. Very, very short. They didn't show the whole match, but it was cool to see that. They're trying to show a little bit of SummerSlam's history building up into SummerSlam. They've been doing this a lot recently. I've seen a couple of matches like this building up for pay-per-views, so I think it's cool to try to get people hyped up. That's good. After that, Kofi gets a promo. Actually, gets a microphone backstage. It's fucking amazing. So we actually get to hear Kofi and whatnot, and he says he's going to win the WWE Championship and this and that. After that, we get Ray versus Ziggler. In my opinion, this is probably one of the best matches of the night, if not the best match of the night. Period. It was one of the longest matches on the card. Ziggler was the U.S. champion, so he wasn't going to win this match. Ray went over here, but I said it was a good match. It was very entertaining. At the end of the match, I remember when Ray hit one of the couple of hurricanranas he did in the match, and when Ziggler kind of landed up on the rope, he kind of was facing this way as Ray was running down for the 619. So he just kind of turned around, and then the guy got hit with the 619. It was kind of funny. But Ray won. The match was entertaining. It was a very entertaining, good match. It's like the rest of the matches on this card, before and after. They were all entertaining matches. Then we get a little a little backstage segment with Vince and Laurinaitis. They're kind of talking and whatnot. It was very short. Then we get a 7-on-7 women's match. Team Kelly versus Team Bella. You get ending up having Beth Phoenix pin Rosa Mendez in the ring. Actually got some wrestling moves because we had a wrestler in the match. After like the first 10 seconds, it went up into a brawl, and the whole thing was only 30 seconds. You know, Beth Phoenix got off 2 moves and got the win. So, Clan Slam 1, 2, 3. We still got to see some actually women's wrestlers on TV for a change, even though they didn't really wrestle. We've seen Melina, Maurice, Alicia Fox, Gail Kim. Beth Phoenix did wrestle. We also saw Natalya. After that, we got, what was it? Kofi versus Miz. Miz goes over here. I want to say Miz did a good job selling the knee injury throughout the night. He made it look good. He did win this match. He did beat Kofi Kingston, which we knew that going into this next match that happened, the R-Truth versus Rey, we knew that R-Truth wasn't going to win. We knew Mysterio was going to win here. Before that, we did get an Andy Lamaya promo, I will say that. Another video package. They need to bring him on the damn show, but glad they're promoting him. When we get Rey versus R-Truth, another good match, probably the second best match on the card. Rey does win the match. So it sets up Rey versus The Miz for the title being the last match on the show. Now instead of getting this, Vince come out and postpones the match. And he says, we're going to have it next Monday. And then he calls out Cena, and him and Cena have their thing. And then, Cena's like, you're making the WWE title mean nothing, by you wanting to come out and just ring the bell so I can magically win, which would mean nothing. And if that's what you want, and you really don't want me in this company because I lost, fine, I'll leave and I'll go. As much as I love the WWE and I really want to be here, I'll go to another wrestling company on TV, brother. So that was funny. He shot out the TNA right there. That was fucking funny. As he's about to get fired, which is funny. Like it looked like they were gonna kind of maybe write him off the show for a while, but you knew it wasn't really gonna happen. Triple H's music hit, and this is something I wasn't expecting. And this was a very emotional segment. Triple H is now in charge of the WWE. Vince McMahon has stepped down finally after all these years. They wrote him off, the board of directors has basically voted and they don't want you anymore because they don't like the way you're going in the direction you're going. They think you're making too many mistakes and you're not helping the WWE. And basically they made it look like for all the crap that he had done all these people all these years, he's finally losing his job and this and that, he's done. It was a good write-off for Vince. It was a good write-off for his character. Vince, thank you so much for your years. You were so great. All the great matches and all the great wrestlers that you brought to us. Thank you so much. And I'm glad you've given the spot to Triple H. You finally stepped down. Triple H deserves it. The man has been in the business. He's wrestled in the business. He knows what the fans want. I'm pretty sure that. I know he knows what the wrestlers want because he's been a wrestler himself. He's put over only a couple of people in his career. He's been on top most of his career, so he knows what it's like to bury people in the bottom. I think that's why guys like Daniel Bryan actually won the Money in the Bank on Friday for the Friday night SmackDown Money in the Bank ladder match. I guarantee you Triple H booked or had some booking involvement with Money in the Bank, and you could tell he had involvement with this show as well. This is a new era. I said this in my CM Punk video. I said CM Punk was going to win. Cena would turn heel. It's be a new era. We haven't gotten the Cena heel turn yet, but we got the new era. We got it. And Vince is stepping down. He's no longer the top guy. He's leaving the company. He's done. Triple H is it now. This is the beginning of a new era, people. Watch out. This is going to be fucking great. People, I give this show an A. This show was fucking great. It was a solid show. I have no complaints. After Money in the Bank, for them to put on this show means a lot to me. They did such a good job. They mentioned, CM Punk. Vince mentioned CM Punk at the beginning of the show. You don't want no one to talk about him and this and that. Granted, we all know that CM Punk is still with the company, and I'd like to see how they're going to work with that because he did win the WWE Championship. When he does come back, it's going to be fun to see how they deal with it. I think it's going to be very, very, very interesting. I think this whole thing is going to build up to be great. I think right now they're doing a great job. They've left us waiting to see who the new WWE Champion is going to be. We have to wait till next Monday. Maybe CM Punk will come back then and it'll really throw some chaos in the mix. Who knows? This show was great. I said it's an A show. I can't wait to see the next show. You people let me know what you guys thought of the show. Leave me your comments. Leave video responses. Let me know what you thought. Did you like it? Did you hate it? Was there a particular match that you enjoyed more than the rest? Did you think that the matches were longer than I thought. Did you think that the Divas match was better than the average Divas match, even though it was only 30 seconds? What did you think? What do you think about Vince McMahon stepping down from the company? What do you think about Triple H taking the top spot? And real quick, I want to, on a side note, Sin Cara's been suspended for what do you call it? The wellness policy. He violated the he violated the wellness policy, so he is suspended right now for 30 days. What do you people think about that? They did write him off in the Money in the Bank from him getting, the Celtic Cross through the ladder by Sheamus. That's why they wrote him off of the show. What do you guys think about that situation? Do you think that they should have cut him a little bit of slack to be fair? They got rid of him. Do you think it's a very good thing that they're really pushing the wellness policy, at least on some of the people in the company? I don't know if they're doing it for everybody, but I would hope they are. What do you people think about the Sin Cara situation as well? Leave video responses, leave comments. Like I said, show, you know what it is. Hit the subscribe button if you was entertained by this video, whether you agree or disagree with anything that I said. Hit that fucking subscribe button. If you already haven't, you know what it is. This is Lou. Be back at you later on with a couple of videos. I got a video I'm going to do on the crowd response from Money in the Bank, because we need more crowd responses like that. That was a great crowd. It was a nice, loud, very energetic crowd we don't have anymore. And I want to make a video talking about the crowd and how it helps the show and helps build the characters. That'll be a video I'm going to be putting up a little later. At one point in time, I will be doing a Vince McMahon tribute. I'm not sure when I'm going to do it. I'm going to try to put together like a montage of things and try to figure out a lot of great matches and whatnot that I can remember that I was really entertained by, just to pay homage to Vince McMahon himself. But that's the end of my video, people. You know what it is. This is Lou Wrestling 2 101. Once again, hit that subscribe button. You know what it is. Peace.